So hello and welcome to Fantha Tracks TV. We've got another unboxing video today, and it's this rather large box that's arrived today, which contains, I believe, the Dewback. So let's get cracking. So here we have it in its box, and let's have a first look at the front. Some lovely artwork there of the Dewback and the Sandtrooper that's on top of it. Not much on the front other than lovely pictures, which is fine. Age 4+ though, that's very important. And then if we look to the side here, it's number 4 of the vehicles collection. So that means we've had Rey's Speeder, Luke's Speeder. What was number 1? Don't know, I'll have to look that one up. Put it in the comments below. I'm putting a lot in the comments below on these. And then we go to the back. Again, some lovely pictures, which you'll see the real thing of in a minute. And the description. It says here, Stormtroopers dispatched to desert worlds wear specialised gear and are nicknamed Sandtroopers. Sandtroopers wear standard Stormtrooper armour, augmented with cooling units, a helmet sand filter, and a survival backpack with extra rations and water. Whilst hunting for the Death Star plans on Tatooine, Sandtroopers use native Dewbacks as mounts. So there we go, nice description. Again, some more lovely pictures. Pointing out it's got an articulated mouth there, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And also articulated toes and legs. Who would have thought such magic is contained within this box? If I look at the top, another picture of the Dewback there without its Sandtrooper on some blueprinty versions. I think that's about it. What do we got else there? Oh yes, Sandtrooper on the side. Again, some lovely artwork. But enough of the box, let's open. It wasn't enough of the box because it turns out first of all was the TIE Fighter, of course, the massive TIE Fighter, how could I forget that? But also I forgot, just by going over everything, to read out the brief description of the Dewback. So here it is. Dewback. Rugged reptiles with their thick hides, Dewbacks are plodding but reliable mounts. When prodded by their riders, they are capable of brief bursts of surprising speed. We haven't seen that yet. Maybe the figure will do that. It doesn't do that. So as you open the box, you'll see that everything's all safely packed inside. I'll cut that free in a second, but I just wanted you to see how it arrives. You've got the Sandtrooper sitting in a box that you would normally find similar to the box series of the Black Series, and the Dewbox with the little plastic things keeping it in place so that it doesn't fall out. So let me just cut that free, and then we'll look at the figures themselves. So there he is, out of his box. Let's have a look at the Dewback himself first. First thoughts are, what an incredible looking creature. When I heard they was releasing this, I wasn't 100% sure. I thought it was a fairly dull idea, even though I enjoyed them. But they appeared for a few seconds in the film, and I know we had them in the vintage, but didn't really do too much for me. But this looks absolutely incredible. Really detailed sculpt. Huge amounts of articulation considering what the thing is. And I'll take you through that now. So first of all, we bring your face on. The mouth opens, and as soon as his mouth opens, you're greeted by that tongue, which equally is articulated. That's quite good. And the head itself actually pivots, which again they didn't need to do. That's great. Don't want to break his reins though. And they weren't joking when they said the toes articulate along with the legs. They swivel at the joint there and at the top. So there's a lot of detail in here that I wasn't expecting. Then we get full along to the tail. And again, it doesn't move that much, but it does move. Which kind of means you can pose this however you want, although it's got quite a limited range, because a Dewback does what a Dewback does, which is just sort of mooch along, really, doesn't it? Or perhaps we didn't see or something, perhaps they really leg it or something, I don't know. Anyway, the saddle comes separately, which you plop in that hole there, which I'll do in a second before I get the thing posed so you can just see it for your own eyes. But yeah, really impressive figure. So the Dewback itself, very happy with that. Let's have a look at the Sandtrooper. So here's the Sandtrooper. Now we've seen Sandtroopers before, but this one looks particularly weathered. I think the other ones looked clean, unless I'm very much mistaken. So really looks like it's been stuck in Tatooine for a while. Probably doesn't want to be there. Don't know if you can see the detail on the top of the bucket there. Really quite subtle but good, and on there as well. Standard Black Series Trooper figure. Articulation at the shoulder, at the head. Well, that looks on a ball joint. That's good. The elbows, but obviously a little bit restricted there, and the hand. You see the back of him there. Articulation on the leg. Oh, there we go. And the knee. And the feet. So all in all, what you'd expect, very good. We'll have a look at in a minute how he sits on the Dewback. Equipment comes with the Sandtrooper backpack with all the gear that was described on earlier. Oh, and by the way, first vehicle, I believe, was the big TIE Fighter, wasn't it? How could I forget that? So I don't put it in the comments because I've remembered. But it's just whether you've watched it through to here to get that piece of info. So again, I think we've seen this on the Sandtrooper before. Again, good. And then you've got the long rifle the Sandtrooper has there. Again, I think we've seen one of these before. What we haven't seen before is the pole. Don't know what this is for. I think it's just for getting on and off maybe, or jobbing people, or jousting on Dewback. Oh, Dewback jousting. Why did we get that in the film? Anyway, all the details there. So, enough of my yabbering. I'll put it in a couple of poses and you can have a look for yourself. So there you have it, the unboxing of the Dewback with the Sandtrooper. It's a pretty good figure, although the Sandtrooper's a little bit difficult to pose on there, but we got there in the end. So highly recommend getting this. Yeah, another good choice. If you like these unboxing videos, or in fact any content, then please subscribe to the Fantha Tracks TV channel. We're uploading at least every Wednesday and Saturday, if not a lot more. When we get things come in, we'll break it as soon as we can. Okay, well thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.